continent and home to 2/3 of the world's population. I'm Julian Hanson, and I spent my childhood here and have been returning ever since. Becoming at one with the locals, I am on an exploration of the past, the present and the future of the new Asia on the rise. These are Asian Times. On this Asian adventure, I return to the land of smiles, where I learn how to party Bangkok style. Hang out with the city's elite, beautiful people. I become a party fool live on national television, as well as going undercover investigating illegal gambling.
You will contact me via this machine.
And I find some action in the world of Muay Thai kickboxing.
Oh, fuck around the mouth. Jesus.
Thailand is a mecca for hedonistic party travellers.
And we're going to get real drunk, and then tomorrow we're going to throw up.
I discovered this 10 years ago when I first came to Thailand.
I'll have lots of alcohol.
So friendly and lovely. Like, it's beautiful. And there's like beautiful people as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just like all of it.
Oh, are you alright?
And I have to admit that along with everyone else, I was an island-hopping, thrill-seeking booze hound. 50 kilometres southeast of the mainland lies the beautiful Koh Phi Phi Islands. The blockbuster movie The Beach was shot here in 2000, making it one of the most popular destinations in the country.
I do like this part. I think I'm a bit old for this particular island. Lots of young 20-year-olds. Maybe I'm more of a resort sort of person now.
The hardcore backpacker that I once was would have been ashamed of the delicate tourist I had become.
I was in my early 20s and I quite enjoyed it. But I'm a bit old. I want to go to bed and not hear the boom, boom, boom of the music next door.
If you're not part of a pack of party animals, I quickly found that there wasn't really much else to do here, and with a full moon party looming, I decided to look for another way to explore Thailand. Sometimes trying to retrace your steps back to the places where you had fun years ago can lead to something pretty unfamiliar. I thought about going to a quieter island nearby, but decided instead that the journey was going to be about having fun in the city of Bangkok. A city of just over 8 million, there is a lot going on. I got a room at the Traveller's Crossroads of Koh San Road.
First came here in my early 20s. The only thing that seems to have changed is my age.
Beauty and relaxation treatments are a popular pastime for travellers. There was one treatment that I'd always put off trying.
Yeah, fish spa, do you?
Yeah.
Fishing, eating the foot.
Eating the dead skin off.
Eating the dead skin, okay. Oh, wow.
It felt like approaching a tank of hungry piranhas.
No drawing blood.
Just sucking.
Sucking. Never been sucked by a fish. Oh! It's horrible. Oh, I don't like that. It's awful.
After immediately freaking out, I tried again with a little coaxing.
It don't hurt. Oh. Down, down. Oh, it's slimy. That is awful. Awful. That's horrible. Are they popular?
Yeah. Everybody likes this.
It's horrible. You get this? You do it, yeah. Yeah, it's great. Oh. These ones aren't getting a good feed. Full of other people's dead skin.
Yeah.
My yelps probably weren't great for enticing other customers to come and get dead flesh sucked off their dirty travellers' feet, but some brave backpackers nearby gave it a go.
You like it? It's horrible, isn't it? You should have asked me first. I thought I was a wimpy one, but you guys are the same. I feel better. Two Motra guys are doing the same faces as I did.
I had avoided one full moon party down on the island, only to find it had followed me here. Koh-San is where the locals come to mingle with the travellers, and every single night of the week, the street turns into a debaucherous street party. Thai people are the most fun and accepting towards travellers in all of Asia, in my opinion, and they certainly seem to cater well to the needs of travelling party animals.
Oh, these, I remember these, they're awful. Bucket of joys. Yeah. I do remember looking at all the oldies when I used to come here and thinking, oh my god, I'll never do that. Oh well, guess I have. I'm old enough to be most of these people's fathers.
I looked to buy one more cheap $1 pad Thai to wash down the last of my illegally strong bucket of not so much joy. I couldn't even bring myself to try the deep-fried insects, so I joined the cowardly travellers who got charged just as much as they cost to take a photo of them. My past days as a thrifty backpacker living on cheap thrills and junk food was at a timely end. For the rest of my time here, I was going to explore the city in style. The magnificent St. Regis Hotel is one of the finest places to stay when in Bangkok. A royal retreat filled with plush furnishings and gigantic suites, offering an urban retreat in the heart of Bangkok's elite business district. It really was one of the finest hotels I've enjoyed staying in all my travels, and was the perfect vantage point to eye up the city and plan to go off the beaten path to find something about Thai culture that I didn't know about. Getting off the beaten path was a whole other problem. Bangkok now has over 5 million vehicles in a city that can only cope with 2 million. The best way to get around this is to use one of the city's motorcycle taxis.
Not dangerous? Oh!
Weaving around traffic jams, you can get anywhere in half the time.
Hope we don't get hit. You like the Yeah, okay, great. Not my cup of tea.
The Democracy Monument commemorates the 1932 revolution, which led to the establishment of a constitutional monarchy. Thais hold their monarchy in great reverence.
Oh! Racing driver here. Ever lost anyone off the back? Probably. Yeah.
After clinging on for dear life, I was eventually delivered to my destination across town in one piece. Waiting outside the TV3 news station were the leading investigative journalist team in Bangkok. Thapani Litrichai was heading off to expose an illegal gambling ring by the Thai border.
When we have the photo in gambling, we will show that to news and we'll contact with the police to arrest.
Wow.
Yes.
Thapani is a well-known face exposing corruption in Thailand.
I can show my face in the location.
Oh, you cannot show your face?
Yes.
Because they know.
Yes.
Yes. Investigative journalists.
Yes, investigative.
Shut
Yes.
it down.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope I don't blow your cover.
So we headed off in our undercover vehicles.
With TV3 News, that's a bit of a blow the cover. In the window?
I was in Spy Team B and was excited about my role.
Been relegated to a secret follow vehicle. Hope I don't yell out spy too loudly when I'm being spy.
I knew we were going undercover and filming a sting, but that was all I knew.
Is it a big story? Big story, yeah. It's dangerous?
I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, or even how much help was expected from me.
Hello, Julian here. You will contact me via this machine. Excellent. Could be the biggest mistake they made, giving me one of these.
Before long, we arrived right beside the border of Burma.
This is where the problems are. The meat.
I was to liaise with my fellow undercover spies.
Oh, this one. Wrong door. You met this spy before?
Mr. Spy, yes.
Where is he?
Mr. Ju, he's spy.
เราคุยรายละเอียด
ได้ใช่
He is a spy.
In meeting. Yes.
Yeah.
พี่กรณ์เดี๋ยวรอ
He's sweating.
The spy told us that illegal gambling was going on inside a market area filled with illegal workers from Burma.
Not casino, not building, not but it's open.
Open.
Yes, mobile gambling.
Mobile
Yeah,
gambling.
mobile gambling.
I spied another spy who looked like he was sipping alcohol nervously outside.
He worried. He can show his face.
He's worried.
He is the spy.
He is the spy.
Yeah.
You are the spy. Hello. Not beer. Tea. I thought you were calming the nerves. Thought he was having a few shots of whiskey.
Undercover spy number 1 had a James Bond-esque secret device.
That is a watch camera.
Can take photo.
So hopefully he doesn't go like this.
back camera
Bag camera? Can't even find it. Oh wow, I see. Yes, wow, very nice. I want one.
Thapani absorbed their information and a plan was hatched to make a drive-by reconnaissance survey of the gambling area before going in.
30.30
The people will go to jail for a long time? The gambling people?
4 years.
4 years, wow.
But it was the local police themselves that we were also hiding from.
These police are very corrupt.
And if they heard us on the radios, they might warn the gamblers.
Illegal gambling is just here, yeah?
Yes.
What do they gamble on? Dice, cards? Dice. Dice. High or low numbers,
Finally, plans were made for the sting, and I discovered that I was to play a crucial role.
So who is going to do it?
You is the second team.
I'm second spy, yeah?
You
Great.
second team spy. He will take the spy camera
Okay.
and walking with you.
Survey around the area. It's dangerous?
Dangerous.
Maybe. Yes. I believe I'm going to get a spy. This looks obvious, though. Very obvious.
Worried that I was going to blow the entire cover, I demanded a practice run.
They're filming me from a distance. What's my motivation here then? Am I looking for food? I'm quite full. You're rolling? I think you shouldn't really yell that out, should I? You think it looks suspicious?
While I was whipping Spy Team B into shape, Spy Team A were given the money for them to gamble with.
What happens if they win?
I had gotten in too deep, and all sorts of paranoid thoughts were racing through my mind.
I'm not the decoy, am I? Like the bait? You're a good getaway driver? I've always wanted to be a spy. I'm quite excited.
ทีมข่าวสามมิติมาติดตามปัญหาบ่อนแรงงานซึ่งตอนนี้เกิดขึ้นเป็นจำนวนมากในพื้นที่มหาชัยนะคะเราได้รับร้องเรียนว่าบ่อนแรงงานเหล่านี้ค่ะกำลังเข้าไปส่งผลกระทบโดยตรงกับกลุ่มผู้ใช้แรงงานและก็กำลังเกิดชีวิตและความเป็นอยู่ของแรงงานเหล่านี้นะคะแล้วก็ที่สำคัญบ่อนเหล่านี้เกิดขึ้นได้โดยอาจจะมีบุคคลมีสีอยู่เบื้องหลังค่ะ
Great.
It was time for my spy team to get the secret camera bag rolling.
Steering the spy camera. Follow me. Okay. Great. This is my time to shine. Oh, I can't get out of the car. Oh, okay. It's locked again. Can't get out the door. It's unlocked again. I've got to out the door. First test passed. Out of the car.
I worked out that having me there was the perfect distraction. With all the stares that I was getting, I looked like a lost tourist, wandering around the market where not many foreigners stray. I was the perfect decoy, as a lost tourist buying cheap souvenirs, and I played the role perfectly.
Illegal gambling is happening right behind me. Over my right-hand shoulder. And I should be on the 18. You should have put me on the 18. I've just got right up to it. It's right behind me, doing the perfect disguise, playing a stupid foreigner with a beer and silly glasses.
Fearing I'd gotten just a little too close, it was time to get out of there and watch my mission accomplished on the television the following night.
ข่าวสามมิติได้รับร้องเรียนจากครอบครัวแรงงานชาวพม่าและคนไทยที่สมุทรสาครให้ตรวจสอบการเปิดบ่อนพนันนะครับซึ่งมีการเปิดกันผิดกฎหมายในชุมชนแรงงานต่างด้าวหลายจุดจนเรียกกันติดปากว่าบ่อนแรงงาน
เราส่งสายเข้าไปตรวจสอบภายในพื้นที่ด้านหลังร้านคาราโอเกะด้านหน้านี้นะคะหลังได้รับการร้องเรียนว่ามีการเปิดบ่อนแรงงานซึ่งมีทั้งบ่อนไฮโล
The undercover spies made it in the den and caught the gambling on their secret watch camera.
หลังไม่สามารถเก็บสวยจากแรงงานผิดกฎหมายได้เฉพาะบ่อน3แห่งในตำบลนาดีเราพบว่าตั้งอยู่ห่างจากสถานีตำรวจชุมชนนาดีเพียง500 เมตรเท่านั้น
My undercover spy footage even made it on the nightly news.
มีทีมข่าวจากประเทศอังกฤษร่วมลงพื้นที่และเห็นพฤติกรรมเหล่านี้ก่อนจะตีแผ่เป็นสารคดีเกี่ยวกับปัญหาแรงงานข้ามชาติและการค้ามนุษย์ในประเทศไทย
Many leering tourists come to Thailand to snigger at the ladyboy sex shows. When I was here last time, I met with some of the transgendered community and watched a transsexual operation.
Yeah. Blood.
All the time. They don't have a clue that I have boy, But for my thing, I always tell them first that, okay, look, I am not really a girl. I used to be a boy.
To accommodate this fascination with Thai transgendered culture, a more culturally acceptable attraction in Bangkok is to go to a ladyboy cabaret show. I was surprised at how entertaining and ladylike the ladyboys appeared.
find all these ladyboys?
The Ladyboy shows are a light-hearted and respectful way to experience the culture of what is clearly an incredibly large number of transsexuals living and working in Bangkok. The Calypso Cabaret has been entertaining since 1987, promoting a family show to enjoy its exotic performers billed as the human being's natural beauty live on stage. A much more hidden aspect of Thai gender culture is what is called Tom D, or tomboy culture. Unlike ladyboys on show in Bangkok, these boy ladies are not really part of the tourist world at all. Atom Act magazine were interviewing the finalists of an upcoming beauty pageant.
Hello, Julian.
I'm Tina.
Tina, good to meet you.
Yes.
What is Tom Star?
Lesbian, but look like a man.
Like that?
Yes.
So that is a woman?
Yes.
Looking like a man?
Yeah.
Because you hear about the lady boys a lot, but you don't hear about the tom boys so much.
Tomboy, but
It's like a lady boy, but more lady, is it?
It's a bit.
And so what's the sort of look that do they want to look more like a man, or is it a different look that they're going for?
We want a natural. He doesn't act like a man, doesn't act like someone, but just be yourself.
Then the last winner. This guy looks like a badass tomboy.
He's a very hot model this year.
Is he?
His name is Boy.
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 Boy. Boy.
Boy.
Boy.
Yes.
Do they often do like hormone treatment?
Some people, normally in tomboy in Thailand, they didn't expect to be real men. Most tomboy just happy to be like that.
They all look like Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Yes.
For the young girl.
Pretty boys.
Yeah.
Yes. What are they talking about now?
Talking about how they treat their girlfriend. They can understand more, like what the girl thinking.
They know more.
Yeah.
Yes, so they think they're better than men in that respect. Yes.
I found the boy ladies to be incredibly gentle, softly spoken and unassuming compared to their more outlandish and vibrant ladyboy counterparts. For a change of scenery and style, I moved downtown to the very sleek Sofitel So Hotel, which boasts some of the best views in Bangkok.
Cocktail. Excellent. Cup and cup. Good one? Yes. Enjoy your drink. Thank you. Cup and cup. This cocktails. Usually it's in the Chang beer, but this is more like it.
Thai food, whether you're on the streets or on a 5-star rooftop, never disappoints. The luxurious Sofitel So gave me the opportunity to see a side of Bangkok that I hadn't before. There was a Hong Kong-esque vibe about the city, which also got me thinking, maybe Bangkok has the potential to be the fashionable new New York of Asia. If you're involved in the international modelling world, then you might already think this.
Julian.
What is this place?
This place is called Koi, and Koi is like the place for, where the models meet. I'm launching a brand just for models.
Okay.
So I'm doing like bags. So tonight we're shooting the bags.
I can maybe be in one of the shots, can I?
Are you used to be in front of the camera?
Yeah, I'm very good at it. I have the odd look.
You need to be prepared.
Okay.
This is really good looking girls there. Right? Don't be intimidated. They're extremely gorgeous, but you'll be fine.
It's into the world of model. Oh, thank you. This man's a model?
He's a PR.
How you doing, my friend? Good, good. Yes.
But I really want to know where the party is. You talk to him.
This is the man.
I know where the parties are.
It's here.
It's here for now. Because then we switch to the next place. And I tell you, my friend,
We poppin' pops in the club. Everybody
I'd like to introduce you to Mark Jordan.
Mark, Julian, good to meet you.
He's going to be the photographer. He's a model.
He's the model himself.
As you can see,
Yes.
we hired him because he has a kind of an attitude. But that's what you see in the pictures.
I have an attitude.
So you guys will get along very well.
Yes, excellent. Thailand has a strong market for international models like Mark that are Eurasian.
Honestly, I have to tell, I have two girls. One is from Canada, the other one from Brazil.
Where are these girls? Hello. Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello. Lovely to meet you.
It's going to be your task tonight to deal with those beautiful ladies.
Okay, excellent. I'm used to beautiful women. Hello. Good to meet you. I was terrified my look wasn't quite going to cut it, so I took some last-minute advice from the PR model man. How do you promote models? You're just going to go take their pictures around the show.
You don't really promote them to other people, right? You promote the models to the club. The clubs want beautiful people, so you tell the clubs, hey, I've got these beautiful people, they want to come to your place, they send them with a box.
Is this what this is called? A box? This is where models go and stand and like...
Yeah, this really comes, exactly. Turn, ready? One, turn.
Look over your left shoulder.
I don't turn left.
Like that.
Just say when. Just say when. Just say when.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes! I'm not too happy with the whole thing going on right now.
A good-looking guy gets jealous. Can you Photoshop him to look good?
As good as you?
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, that's right.
So is Thailand full of beautiful people?
I mean, Thailand is not just about the beautiful people. Of course there are. There's so much beauty here already. And the streets are full of beauty. The islands are full of beauty. There is so much beauty here.
Sarah and Erica arrived for the shoot, along with Russian-born Israeli model Ilya. Good to meet you.
So these are the guys, that they're gonna promote my brand. So this is actually the new brand that's coming out. It's called iModel.
Should he move the bag up a bit? Sort of up here? No, too much. Okay, I'm wrong, okay.
Again, no.
I always thought it was about the product.
Well, he just did it.
It's not good.
No, it's not good.
You need to be subtle. I'll stand back.
One sec, alright?
I'm going to stand over there.
1, 2, 3, taxi. Okay.
Surely the bag's not even in those. You need the close-ups, you need the whole body, even if the product's not there though.
Yeah, that's actually how it works. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I think the guy needs to go. It was my time to shine. Is this a different experience for you? Have you ever worked with an amateur before?
No.
No, you haven't. Okay. And I was handed my model bag.
Oh, yeah. You need to feel like this is the bag, this is the thing, Give me the attitude.
Now I look like
I want to see
You
it.
gotta get the I'm
Give me the attitude.
beast.
I'm a sexy beast. Channeling my inner sexy beast turned out to be a lot easier than I thought, but I had bigger ideas for the shoot. I think we should go inside. Should we try inside? There's nice colours and lights.
Perhaps they can sit on each knee here, there and there, just on the edge of the knee, and face outways.
My interference had turned the shoot into a shambles.
You can't even see me. I'm not even in it.
Convinced that none of my shots were going to make it on the latest Bangkok billboards, I left the models to party, as I had to get up early to be on my best form for a date that I had made with one of the models the next day. Looking for something a bit smoother than a motorbike, I decided to try and cut my journey in half by taking the Bangkok SkyTrain. It was a little more expensive than most city trains, acknowledging the fact even in its own advertising, more or less saying, yes, it's a bit more expensive, but it's better than being way down there in all that traffic. My fellow model from last night, Elia, first came to Thailand 8 years ago, but modelling was not why he came. Leaving Tel Aviv, he came to Bangkok to learn Muay Thai fighting. Today, he is a world middleweight champion.
Don't worry about this. Hello, Julian.
I think this way of life was very appealing to me. Looks very truthful. Before I started, I used to fight a lot on the streets, and I was really a no good boy. And Muay Thai kind of gave me a goal, gave me a path, gave me a way to achieve something in life. Call it the art of 8 limbs, because we use our fists, our elbows, our knees, and our shins.
Is there anything you cannot do?
You cannot really headbutt or bite, but other than that, in stand-up, everything goes.
Fighting's kind of like my natural defense. You've got quite an advantage over me, say, if we were fighting, because you're about a foot taller than me. Yeah.
Well, you look like a quick little guy.
Not that quick.
I think we can make you sharp and quick and work your combinations a little bit.
The first part of the training was 15 minutes on the skipping rope.
He's got a t-shirt on. I should probably have a t-shirt on, should I?
It's okay.
I'm showing off my belly.
It's the worst, it's okay.
You've seen worse. How long do we have left?
50 minutes? Several minutes, Julie. Come on, you're doing a good job.
Get myself in the skipping rope.
Got the professional ones.
Do you think this is the most popular sport in Thailand?
Yeah, absolutely.
More than football and
Much more.
more than cricket?
Even old ladies play bets on Thai boxing fights.
They do.
They all know the rules better than me sometimes.
They like bruising.
You like bruising?
Not really.
You know, in our business, some blue eyes, little bloody nose.
Oh yeah, it's good, is it?
It's nothing out of the ordinary. Ready.
I'm ready. Excellent.
My motivation was picturing my noisy neighbour back home.
What's next?
We're gonna go for some pad work with my trainer.
Ilia's trainer was one of the most notoriously tough in Bangkok.
You don't have to worry too much about me. I'm not so strong. I need to find out how to give up.
Stand up.
Give me a leg. Here. A little bit higher. Hold on. No, that's not the way you.
My shin is very soft.
It's all in your mind, Julio. It's not the shin. It's all here.
In the mind.
You cannot allow the pain to creep in. If you start letting the pain get under your skin and into your head, you're gonna lose. You're gonna be scared.
I'm scared about the pain before it even comes. Most people are like that, do you think?
Well, not if you want to go into the ring.
I don't really.
But I was going to.
You have to go easy on me.
Oh, you're not gonna be fighting me.
I was being eyed up as a potential kicking bag to practice on.
I don't know how long I'll last. What's the fastest knockout? He knows that I'm very...
He doesn't know anything. I told you.
No, he's
You're
very
the champion of the world.
Very bad fighter.
Okay, calm.
You don't need the mouth guard. You don't need the mouth guard. I don't want to hurt. Oh, look, I run the mouth.
Julian, what are you doing here? You come to fight or what?
I'm not much of a fighter.
Punch him. Here. He's strong. He can take it. Don't be scared. Oh.
He's strong.
Punch. Don't be scared.
I'm quite scared. He is good. Technique medium. Refuse to fight me. You're good. Thank you for not killing me. So these are the toughest people in Thailand, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's good to get fit. Then I get this body rather than this
Slowly.
body.
Thank you. Good job.
My Muay Thai training left me feeling like a champion, even though I didn't look like one at all. I was enjoying Bangkok more than ever before, and with some careful planning by my tuk-tuk drivers, I even managed to find some fun rides on the ground, traffic-free. It is a city that always has something going on, and its citizens are always interested in what you're doing. The next morning, I was looking forward to exploring a darker side to the city. Last time I was here, I visited the Bangkok Forensic Museum, open to students and the public alike who come to view the grisly exhibits.
Internal brain hemorrhage.
This museum of the macabre really highlights the unique outlook that Thai people have towards death. At the Ministry of Justice is the Central Institute of Forensic Science, where real-life CSI investigator Dr. Pornthip Rahanasanand tries to solve the mysteries behind Thailand's many unidentified dead bodies.
My favorite movie is Colombo Detective. Almost think every time, raise up the question everywhere when Colombo found that.
Don't stay after dark, or the ghost of Thailand's serial child killer, CUE, will eat you, was a popular phrase worn to children here in the 1960s. I had the pleasure of meeting the mummified corpse of this cannibal last time.
He killed the boy and opened the body and picked up just only the liver of the victims and ate it. So it's just only the first serial killer. Second, it's a psychopathic murder.
Dr. Pornthip is famous in Thailand for solving intriguing cases, bringing many to justice.
I think for me, I like my work because in the past, only the politician can work in this field. But for the forensic, we can use the science to solve justice. But it's very difficult because we have to face with the big power, the authority of the police.
Corruption within the police force and the justice system itself is one of the hardest battles Dr. Pornthip faces in her work.
In our country, we have the law that let the local police officer to do the investigation. So we need the well-trained to be at the crime scene. because the first step for the collection of the evidence is the most important. We are not the enemy of the police. We are the team that try to find facts, to find the evidence, to find the justice for the one who cannot talk.
Images of death are on public display here, from the Forensic Museum wall to the magazines bought in the 7-Eleven. Death is something of an obsession.
I don't know why almost all the Thai afraid of the ghost. That's a part of our life. Everyone, they afraid or they don't like to touch or to look at the body. It's something like dirty. I'm happy to work with them more than to work with the living.
After a trip to a room full of dead bones, it was quite natural that I went looking for some life on my last night in the city. Bangkok has a thriving party scene that is rivaling its Asian city counterparts for the cool factor. Trasher are the party people here leading the charge. Their music videos parody the latest pop music videos with a Thai twist and are making huge waves online. Making fun of the latest international trends, they also seem to make them more fun.
Hello guys.
Hi.
Wow, this is a big raucous.
Yes.
Hello.
We're having fun, having a party.
You always have fun?
Yes. You want to have fun?
Yeah. I find it hard sometimes to have fun.
Yeah.
Do I look like I have fun?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yes.
So you guys are the party people, are you?
Yes. Are we party people?
Wow.
I asked them if they were Bangkok's coolest hipsters.
This is vintage? Vintage, is it?
Yeah, it's vintage.
Yeah.
It's a fake vintage.
A fake vintage, really?
Yeah.
Come on, we in Thailand, everything is fake.
Yeah, true, it's good.
Yeah. This is a fake girl. This is our girl. This is a fake girl.
The transgendered Trasher girl features as their leading ladyboy, and along with a whole lot of Thai humour, Katy Perry herself saw the humour and told the world to take notice of Trasher.
Katy Perry tweeted our video that she in.
Oh, wow, you've been tweeted by Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Yes, she said this is a bold statement.
If you haven't seen this, you haven't lived. Yeah, that's what she said about our video.
Madonna has also retweeted her parody video, getting Trasher a lot of attention. The group are also known for throwing massive indie dress-up parties.
Before, in the Bangkok scene, in the nightlife, we always have like all the people that come in and just trying to be cool, and they just
We're gonna show you step. This is when you're in the club, and then when you feel like you have to pretend to be cool, but actually you're having fun so much, but you don't want to show it to people.
So this is the I'm having fun, but I don't want to show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like this party, it's boring. Oh, the song's so bad. I wanna go home. The thing is,
She's actually enjoying it under the table.
I wanna go home.
You try it.
Okay.
You try it.
Okay.
Feel slightly dodgy. Is that right?
Serious? You are the worst dancer.
I am. I told you I'm a terrible dancer.
You know, like Thai people have a reputation to like can get drunk in every occasion.
Yeah.
We can get drunk in Chinese New Year. We can get drunk Christmas.
Everything.
Everything.
So drinking is a big part of Thai culture.
Yeah.
Like that, we Thai people always love to have fun. In my environment, my family is like we always together and then drinking and all the relatives gather together, put on some music and we drink, we talk. That's the way that Thai people would close together because we like a big family. International, when we have a party, it's like a big family that everyone welcome. We play song and then everyone just like very friendly scene.
I'm feeling the love.
Oh, come on, hug him, hug him.
Great hug. Give me some music. I like this. I can only do one at a time. It's out of the hands of the pips.
Trash's mottos are, you've got to express what is taboo in you, and share your freak with the rest of us. To me, they represent all that is fun and cool about Bangkok. The infectious confidence of these people can even get someone like me to feel like getting up and dancing in front of millions of people and not to worry about looking like a fool.
1, 2, 3, 4
นี่ครับมีต่อนะตอนนี้นะฮะนอกจากมีวงเพชรเชอร์แล้วที่อยู่ในสตูนะครับเรายังมีอีกหนึ่งบุคคลต้องแพ้ตามผมเลยเป็นท่านบังเราทักทายหน่อย Hello are you yeah nice to meet you are you fine yeah fine 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 let's party man thank you man let's come party yeah
After this journey, I can say that Thailand has retained its position in my mind as the most fun place to visit in Asia. Away from the tourist-obsessed sex shows that cheapen its female population are some of the strongest female role models I have ever met. On the whole, Thailand is one of the most entertaining places you can ever visit.